Kept you waiting, huh? Hello, ladies, gentlemen, others. Welcome back to another fantastic stream. My name is Nell, as always. It's a pleasure to have you here. It is Metal Gear Solid Delta Drop Day. We just released episode 1 of our Metal Gear Rogue series yesterday. And I have been excited to play this. I have zero nostalgia for Metal Gear Solid 3, even though I own a copy of Subsistence for Xbox, because I've never got around to playing 3, because I would always want to start over, and then 2 would be such a clusterfuck to my brain that I would have to stop. So it's been a while since I played 2, and I was getting ready to play 3. And then I heard the news that Delta was coming out. So I figured I might as well wait. So the good thing is apparently Snake vs. Monkey is back. We got some extras. What do we got in the extras? HD collection manual. Ooh. All right. Well, I do know that members of the team will join. Especially I know that some of our actors from the Metal Gear Rogue series will be here for sure. But with that being said, let's go ahead. We're going to dive in and start now while we explore this wonderful new experience for me. Oh my, what are these difficulty settings? I'm playing Metal Gear Solid for the first time. I like MGS1, I like MGS2, I like MGS3, I like MGS4, I like MGS Peace Walker, I like MGS5, I like everything in the Metal Gear series. Oh boy, this feels like a loaded question. Oh, these give additional equipment. Uniform Mummy, Uniform DPM, Uniform Ozcam and Desert, Desert Tiger, Lectarn, Face paint green and brown, Uniform Banana. Face paint of national flags. Or uniform grenade? I'm gonna answer honestly, and I'm gonna say MGS1. Alright, I want to play modern action game controls. Freely movable third-person camera. Move and fire weapons simultaneously with over-the-shoulder perspective. Or use overhead camera. Aiming is done in first person. I'm gonna go with the new style. Of course it's here. Of course European Extreme is here. Of course European Extreme is here. I am not insane enough for this. European Extreme. Okay. Okay. So this started with MGS2. MGS2 came out late in Europe. It came out normally in North America, but it came out much later in Europe. So they had an additional difficulty called European Extreme, which they also did for MGS3, I think MGS4, 5, etc., etc. They've kept it going. In order to get the big boss title in any Metal Gear game since 2, you need to play it on European Extreme. To put this in perspective, regular Extreme is Snake's life starts at 2/3 its normal size. Enemy soldiers have greatly increased attack power and detection abilities. Highest possible achievement, unfortunately, is only Foxhound. The following items are not available: motion detector, active sonar, or anti-personnel sensor. In European Extreme, getting seen by the enemy, just getting seen, is game over. European Extreme is, are you a master of stealth? Drivers, please. No, I don't need to install. I literally just started stream. I don't need to install drivers right now. Arara, King Pollo. Arara. Arara. Hello, Pollo. Hope you're doing better. Highest possible is Doberman. You're just working? Okay. I'm gonna go on easier mode. I haven't played Metal Gear in a while. I'm not gonna go very easy. That's too easy. I'm gonna go with regular easy mode. Let's go with view all tips. War has changed achievement. Start game in new style.
At the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Ooh, Lumi, let me know. (5:30 a.m., August 27th, 1964, Pakistani airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization.
equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Yep, much. I have some food.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Oh, that's a handmade Cuban.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I love that lighting effect.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the honor bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Here we go.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it.
Virtual?
Seeds will be officially
Is
organized.
this
into
actually
units.
VR?
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754
Oh, hey,
Design Bureau,
Sokolov. That's a
one of the
character in our
Soviets'
current game.
top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. He used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to
plot
say anything
stuff.
coherent.
Indeed. Welcome, Nova.
And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962,
Gorbachev
President
was
Kennedy
practically
received word
shitting
that
himself.
Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic
We
missiles
we
in
just
Cuba.
saw Sokolov, by the way.
The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted.
I
for
love the
UN's
fact that it's
Emergency
using
Security
old
Council
actual
and
footage. This is really
channels
nice.
to end the hair-trigger standoff.
It's a cool hallmark of
Finally,
the
on
series,
October
I
28th,
think.
the
Definitely
Soviet
saves a
Union
lot on the
agreed to
budget
remove its
stuff,
missiles
gives it a
from
lot more
Cuba.
grounding. It
So
was
the
a
world
fantastic
avoided
choice.
a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed
No,
in
that's a
Turkey were
bird snake.
obsolete,
Keep in touch.
and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago,
Now, if it was
we
your
received some
body
new
that they
information
wanted, I
from
would
one of
never
our
give
moles.
them to you. Give it to them.
Sokolov?
Never, ever.
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the
KGB.
verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon
That's
is
my
it?
favorite
Something to do
way to
with
connect
space
my
rockets?
game consoles to my
No.
TV.
Missiles.
My KGB cables.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for
Must
a
not get a lot of
virtuous
action out there.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Also, I see trade in on the YouTube side. Thank you very much. Rival, thank you for the resub. So interesting theory that's been floated around the Metal Gear universe. Zanzibar land is actually this location.
Not in Zanzibar. In the middle of Russia.
Yeah, because apparently Zanzibar was made from
Listen up, Jack.
as a
Your
country
mission
in
is
this
to infiltrate
location.
Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of
I'd like to look
Sokolov,
into
and
that.
bring
Very
it back
curious.
to the west.
Apparently, like, the
Hey.
maps and everything line up pretty well.
If we don't get
That's
Sokolov
pretty
back
funky.
before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
Dragonic, you can't get me off here. I like it. It's warm in this spot.
Besides, he's not putting
Once we've
feet prints
confirmed
on
the
the
rescue,
walls. He's got a
Sokolov,
hammock.
stand by at the recovery point.
Thank
A recovery
you.
balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete,
One day we're hoping to
gunship
improve
arm
it
will
to some
latch
kind
onto
of
the balloon
full
and pull it up.
ton
The
carrying
full surface-to-air
capacity. But
recovery
we haven't figured that
system.
out yet.
I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
I need to see if I can turn subtitles on.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
So don't fuck up, basically. Our voices are softer than the game? Okay, stand by. I can fix that. Alright, that should be a lot better now.
Excellent.
Well, there goes our stuff.
That tree was like, this is on-site procurement. Your ass is not having equipment.
OSP means OSP. Get it from the tree. You know what boggles my mind? This is a covert mission. You need to leave no traces. Freaking front end of his chest piece, U.S. Army.
Wow. Crazy. Snake has already failed the mission. Well, time to head back. Whoa, right. Oh, wait.
You know, even though playing on the lowest possible settings, this was looking really good.
Okay. Can I show my toxic thoughts on the Delta remake?
Listening in. From
Yes.
here on out, we'll be using
Every single piece of footage that I've seen in commercials, I think looks terrible.
Fair enough.
I think though what we've seen so far does look good. Whenever it was like really shadowed and stuff, the images inside the plane, I thought that was surprisingly good. But it feels like everything is far too plasticky and like overlit.
I think it's also
hard
the
to
fact.
match up things.
I think it's also the fact. Again, I'm playing on the lowest quality settings right now.
Yeah, well, when it comes to what we're seeing right here, is it possible that the lower quality settings look better than the high res commercial footage? Watch this stream to find out, folks.
No, but I can see where you're coming from. I will say though, the one thing that I saw popping around on Blue Sky and X was, oh my god! Look at the final scene from the end of the game. It looks so much better on the PlayStation 2, and they showed the scene in the cemetery with the light coming down.
Yeah.
Kojima commented on that and said that was a mistake. He had no idea how that happened. He doesn't know how to properly design games. Go buy a PS5. That is like almost word for word his exact quote.
That's the rough thing about like certain critical stances, right? Because there are some people who are doing it just to talk out of their ass and they don't know what they're talking about. Now the question is though, even though it wasn't intended, did it still look better? Was it still a better aesthetically pleasing shot?
I feel like the bloom effect in the PlayStation 2 version, to me, feels way too oversaturated. But I could see somebody who might have been playing it for the first time back then thinking that, oh, this is so visually stunning, so philosophical, right?
And a game like Metal Gear certainly lends itself to that kind of thought process. You can't take most things in this game super literally, otherwise you're missing half the story. So I can see why people would think that was a specific choice done by the director.
True.
But that doesn't
But
mean
if
you
you
knew what
watch
they
it-
were trying for.
If you go and watch gameplay of any like the re-releases of it, that lighting was fixed.
That's funny.
like even the HD version that you can buy right now, not this one, but the HD version has that lighting fixed.
Well, I suppose their stance was not quite as solid as they thought it was. They weren't shining quite as much of a light on the scenario as they thought they were. Remember the Alamo. Thank you for allowing me the soapbox time. Please, let's talk about.
No problem.
Let's talk with the future Illuminati.
I will also point out, chat, that Nova here, if you haven't seen it already, is R0 / Colonel Campbell in our Metal Gear TTRPG.
I've traded out the British cadence for some actual culture.
He's representing U.S. Strategic Command.
Code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll
Why?
be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality.
Slowly pans over to all the equipment you said that he dropped off. Yeah, totally.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed
I'll
to...
tell you
find
later.
this?
Never tells us.
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Have you seen
Yeah,
Unmetal?
about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Sorry, one more time?
Have you seen the game
I see.
Unmetal?
You'd better go back and get it then.
I don't think so.
You know where it
Okay,
is?
it starts off with you breaking out of your
I
cell
can see
because you
from
got framed for a
here.
crime you didn't
Stuck on
commit,
a branch.
and
Mhm.
the whole game is being
To climb a
told
tree,
from the
stand in
point of view
front
from the
tree that's
past.
covered in ivy and press
Like
the
you're
action
telling
button.
somebody else what happened.
I'll be monitoring your progress.
Okay, so it's a whole flashback thing.
You can't risk
Yeah.
violating
And the
federal
hilarious thing is,
I'll be in the
I got to point out, is halfway through like the
is
second part of the game, the second part of the game,
140.5.
it turns out that flashback is also a flashback because you're telling somebody else about the
You need to
flashback in
talk
the
to
car.
me. Use the send function. Okay,
That
Snake,
rules.
go get your
But
backpack.
the joke is like I was watching somebody play it, and for like the first 3 hours, the interrogator kept interrupting him. It's like, no, tell me, how did you get the noose in your cell? I'll tell you later.
Hey, Faye!
Hello?
But how did you get the new senior cell?
Let me
Oh,
just,
this is turning into a game of
Hello.
telephone really quickly.
all right, let me just we'll turn you this way.
Well, I waited for
Howdy.
incarceration till I was 65. That's how they moved me into the new senior cell. Very cozy.
Oh, no.
The best part is the start of the game is like they're talking about it. He goes, and I was jailed for a crime I didn't commit. And these people get off of the helicopter and hold him at gunpoint. You're being arrested for a crime you didn't commit.
Stupid. Stupid. That's awesome.
Well, at least, you know, they made it clear for you if you weren't paying attention.
Like,
Really,
I was
really,
tempted to get it. I was tempted to get-
TikTokification.
I'm very tempted to get it. It's like only $20. All right.
Fake, you say that one more time?
The TikTokification?
Oh yeah, that.
All right, let's see. Crouch, go prone, stand back up. Okay. There's our stuff over there. But I saw something over here.
Snake, we've released a bunch of frogs into the wild. Those are invasive species into Russia, and we're not supposed to leave any trace. Kill the frogs.
Snake, the way your outfit is shaped, it really looks like you're caked up. Not that I'm looking or anything.
I will also say that you haven't seen her yet, but Faye is playing a character in the Metal Gear game as well.
I am?
Yes.
Why
What?
didn't you tell me this? I need to prep. When? When am I going on?
You have a couple more episodes.
I wasn't briefed on this.
I wasn't either. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, everyone. I was in an episode, and Nova was like, Faye, I hate to break it to you. That was the worst acting I've ever heard.
Look, you're not going to get better if someone doesn't come clean with you about your performance stuff. Now, did you look over the worksheet that I sent you?
No.
Okay, well,
From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button.
wow, this Metal Gear game is certainly a game, huh?
Just do the same
It
thing
is.
from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22.
Crap battle broke my knife.
tranquilizer gun.
Ah,
It's been
no.
fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces. of
Snake,
your
do
weapons,
not question Mr.
weapons,
Kojima's vision on this.
Footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets
I-
and cartridges too.
I point out to the fact that he just threw the entire chunk of gear over the side that said U.S. Army on it.
It could spark an
I
impact
wish
incident.
the first 20 minutes of your series had Nova explaining what dice are and how checks are made and how many actions you get per turn.
That's so funny.
Oh my goodness, that would have been beautiful.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
Ryu,
I'm afraid
you have to
so.
understand that you have a dodecahedron in front of you.
Science guidelines
You have to picture it in your
How'd you-
mind.
be issued a
How'd you afford so many
Sorry.
syllables?
capsule.
Isahedron?
So you can take it when you need it.
How
What
generous
is
of
what is the term for what is the shape?
You're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of
Oh,
full
no, I think you're right on dodecahedron.
Fooling
Okay.
me thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just
No,
like
dodecahedron is a D10, a D12.
Put in my tooth before the mission.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
one.
okay.
But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Icosahedron.
This was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any.
What's this chunk of
D4.
plastic for?
The mission
D8.
rests
You need to roll it, and if you get a 1, you automatically fail. I don't care what logic says, you fail.
over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you.
I'll
This
have to
time,
adjust the game balance. I turned everything down a bit, but
first member of the
we'll do
support
that in a
team will be
sec.
charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic
Oh, I
so
could
that
change what
you can
picture I have for
recording your
him?
mission data. She's a member of
Oh,
Fox as
that's
well,
cool.
and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As
Paramedic.
you come
Where's
to
the other
your
one?
sheet.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a
Where have I
week,
heard that
no one
line
has a name.
before?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Okay.
Speaking
This
of
is so
Snake,
silly.
you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss.
When you want to take a break from the mission, turn off your PC. You can do that by clicking the power button on your console.
Good to know.
Helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Hey, look, the SAS. I wonder who else is a former SAS.
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Nova?
Let me hear your voice.
You figured me out.
It's been 5 years.
I've been hiding my accent this entire time, but like a true agent, you've sussed me out.
Lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Okay, first
I
off,
wish
the
I
fact
knew how
that
to
he
do a
knew
fake
exactly
British
how many
accent.
The fact that he knew exactly how long down to the hours is
Supposed to mean?
a little
Why
bit
you just call me
terrifying.
all of a sudden?
I was
He's
in
the
top
ultimate soldier,
mission.
including an impeccable sense for
You
time.
didn't need me.
He was injected with a clock.
There were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
It's part of his DNA now.
Everything you needed
Hey,
to learn
Butters.
fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Okay, I can't adjust that
Sure.
volume for at the
What
moment.
about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong. And
So these are all the
spirit,
original
not
voice
needed
lines,
technique.
right? They didn't
Yeah.
And the
re-record
only
any of
thing you
this?
can learn from
My
someone
understanding
else
is
technique.
this is
In
all the
fact,
actual
technique
original
doesn't
game,
even
like the
matter.
original audio.
What's most important is
They made a
spirit.
Finding Nemo reference,
Spirit
though.
and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same
Well,
thing.
Finding Nemo was
I can't
out back in
teach you how to think.
1976.
You'll just have to figure it
The
out
Pixar
for
one was a
yourself.
remake.
Listen to me,
No.
Jack.
No, it
Just
wasn't.
because soldiers are on the same side right now.
Like, no, it
What?
wasn't
No.
Finding Nemo, it was Captain
Having personal
Nemo.
feelings about your comrades
Well,
is
yeah,
like
that's
the
what
worst
the
sins you can
the
commit.
Marlin calls him. He's my
Politics
little Captain
determine
Nemo,
who you face on the battlefield.
Finding Nemo is a 2003 movie, first of all.
which is a remake of the 1976 movie, which was itself an adaptation of the 1912
There were no
novel.
movies in 1976.
There's been movies since the 1890s.
I was
Give
on a
me
top
one.
secret mission. A
The
soldier
Man on
has
the
to follow
Moon.
whatever orders
Oh, yeah,
he's
good point.
given. It's not a place to question him, but you're looking for a reason.
That's actually the Pixar logo.
You're a new fighter, but you're not
Oh, so you know something about it.
a soldier.
Very, very little.
Yeah.
That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow
the
orders
mission.
you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing.
Well,
Sooner
I
or
mean,
later,
Metal
your
Gear said it. It's
conscience
not a
is
game
gonna
about
call you.
politics, so we can keep all
Yeah.
this
You have to
wokeness out of
choose
it.
whether you're going to live
Yeah,
as a
please.
soldier or just another man with a gun. There's
Not here to play a
symbol.
woke Superman video
Loyalty
game.
to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top
Pin
brass
that
will
for
take
later.
over. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with
You
me.
want to know a little
Oh,
something?
And one more thing, boss.
Yes.
Like, you know how
Are
each
you
of the
asking both
members
of us
of,
or one
Again.
person?
both of you.
Same.
Okay,
what's up?
Faye doesn't know
After
this,
all,
but
who knows if
all
either
the
of
members
us
of the
will make it out
Cobra are
alive.
named after
Snake,
different types
you
of
are always
emotions,
best at
right?
urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle.
Well,
Survival
I
is
know
going to
that
be
with the
key.
right,
Yeah.
but
Those
this
CQC
is
techniques
all new
I
to
taught
you,
are
Faye. Like you haven't
short
played any
and
Metal Gear
handy.
stuff.
I have no
Close
experience,
quarters
no
combat.
exposure to this
I've
franchise
Okay.
at all.
For the past
So
few
the
years.
Cobras,
I'm
the,
probably pretty
the boss's
rusty.
former unit, you have
Not
like
to
the
worry.
Joy,
I'll
the
be here to
Sorrow,
help you
the
remember.
Fury.
After all, this is
stuff
your
like that.
first
The Psycho
actual
Mantis.
survival mission. I'll be
Eventually.
supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
There
The
is
boss is
technically
communicating
another
with us by
member
radio from aboard a
of the
Permit
team
class submarine in the Arctic
after
Ocean.
this game.
My
Nova.
frequency is 141.80.
The
Call me
Regret.
if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to
And you can
retrieve
Seems like a-
immediately
Dr.
figure
Sokolov.
out who that would be.
Dr. Sokolov
Seems like a
is being
bad
asked in an
idea to
abandoned factory located
brand
to the
a-
north of your current
A
position.
person in a squad, the regret. Like it seems like everybody else gets an emotion, and you're like, yeah, you get regret. You shouldn't have been here. And you're like, yeah, I guess I shouldn't know.
You,
Everyone here knows you didn't like what happened.
CQC!
CQC, close quarters combat.
Knife God! Knife God!
But it's Snake, right? We're talking about Snake.
Yeah.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Is that a different voice actor than
Nope.
that was in the call?
Alright.
Nope, that's all David Hayter.
Options. Let's
Well,
go
I
to-
don't think anybody should hate a voice actor. So
But
let's take it back here, Nova.
Okay, fine. I will keep all of my overly abundant opinions about voice actors and
What
their
the hell is this
courses
stance?
of action to Reddit.
That's it's my first time on a mission stance. I've never held anything before. I'm a little raptor.
I am a tiny
like that.
T-Rex. Look at my itty bitty arms.
I'm more of a Cretaceous period kind of guy.
It looks like he really needs to go to the bathroom, but he hasn't quite understood his mission yet, and he probably needs to get a 25-minute
Okay, hold on.
conversation.
All right,
to
so that's
figure it
dodge
out.
roll. All right, so
There's
left.
I'm sorry, was that your
left-
stab? Can you do that animation again?
Left bumper, then right trigger. CQC. Whereas left trigger, and I'm assuming right trigger fires my gun. Oh, I can stand on my tippy toes.
I like how the gun indicator down there has little sleep Z's to show that it's the tranquilizer darts.
Colonel, I threw up. Can I get a Kodak call? Thank you, Rival. I'll say it for you.
How do I switch the weapons? They said the backpack. Oh, there we go. All right, let's check my camo.
Look at the HP bar. Detection percentage?
Ah,
Oh, I guess that's like your cover too. Your 45% cover.
now it could truly be Naked Snake.
I don't like this. That's
Leaf
plus.
is
You got to think like that's Leaf is plus 30.
We have my suspenders tactically placed to cover up my little sunshines. That way we're Twitch compliant.
Ooh, white tuxedo is minus 35. If the jacket gets dirty, its effects are lost.
Yeah, the game tracks how soiled your outfits are. Isn't that cool?
No. Is there washing machines? Do you have to like find them in the place that you're breaking into
What
and
a
do your laundry?
thrill with
No, you're in the grass. It's gonna get dirty.
We're gonna increase his damage by 2/3? Good grief. There we go. That's the right protagonist.
A mask used as a disguise.
Oh, wait, backpack.
Backpack.
Oh, we have a directional mic. Wait a minute. Was calorie made out back then?
You know the answer to that.
The answer is no.
But it's a well-balanced nutritional food. Calorie Mate. Buy it today at your local store. Get a Calorie Mate from Hungar.
From Hungar?
Fools, my stamina is unlimited. My supply of calorie mate is unstoppable.
Snake.
That's a real snake. Careful. If that bites you, you kicked it. It turned into dust? I'm sorry? What's on your boots?
CQC.
That counts as a kill? Does that
Wait,
count
the
for,
European, Ultra European Extreme can only wear the tuxedo. Oh my goodness.
Does that kill count as for your ranking at the end? You killed one snake?
Yeah, animals don't have souls, so they don't count.
Kill it. I don't know. It looked like it had a soul. What came out of it?
A can of
it's like
snake
a secret
meat.
at the ledge? Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
It turned into dust, and those particles condensed into a delicious can of snake meat.
Snake meat.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, wasted a shot. Saw that now.
Alright, that tree's trank now.
Yeah.
It'll fall asleep in 2,000 to 4,000 years.
Oh my god, please. I want to use... I don't understand why I keep... I don't like this one being... But whatever.
I don't suppose there's a remapping function in the menu, is there?
No.
Damn.
Philemon, hello.
Guess they didn't invent remapping in the 70s. Alright, now let go. Damn.
Hold on. Thought I saw something.
Philemon.
There might be... I actually think I might have seen something like if you sidled across the cliffside to your right. Like, I don't know how far you can climb across, but I think if there is a secret, I thought I saw like that little patch of rock right there. Maybe that's something?
No, I don't think we can get to that.
Oh, okay. Alright, so while Nell is beginning her stealth mission into the heart of Russia, Faye, as a newcomer to the series, do you have any questions or anything help bring you into this world?
I don't think so.
Cool.
How many pizza?
Approximately 12, but they're all in a base further in, so it'll be a while. It's like a late game healing item.
Isn't there somebody else on the team as well?
I think Sigint shows up in the next phase.
Okay.
And the Illuminati wouldn't be complete without Sigint.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the
Good point. That's an interesting question. Tactical says, "Hey, Faye, how was your job interview?"
jungle. To use camouflage,
Ah!
press the survival viewer button to go to the survival viewer.
I don't know.
Then select camouflage and press the enter button. Select uniform to select battle fatigues, and face.
They're supposed to let her
face
know
paint.
apparently
Choose battle
tomorrow
fatigues
if
that
she's
match
going
the
to be
surrounding
take
The most effective
the drug
camouflage
test
is
stuff,
attained by
which
selecting
basically
fatigues
means
that blend in
that
with the
if she gets that, it's guaranteed.
Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
TLDR. It said it was a 30-minute interview, and I finished in 10.
Oh.
They asked me 2 questions. They liked one of my answers. They didn't hate my other answer, but they definitely weren't enthusiastic as all of the other questions they've asked me for my response. Not that I think they would reject me for one answer, especially because it was about what would I do in a situation, which is something I could be trained for.
Yeah.
There was a little activity in the end. It's a toy store, I could say that. Where they asked me to get 3 different products from 3 different franchises and make a story out of it. Like a creative story, because they wanted to see how creative I could be. And I got a Sonic toy, a train set toy, and a dragon toy. Because I remembered from Sonic Adventure 1 that you did most of your transportation and stuff through the train system. And I was like, oh, I wanted Tails, because I thought Tails never had a time to shine. And I described how when I was growing up that, and then I was like, well, I would need something to try to stop them. What else than just a giant F-off dragon? So...
It'd be pretty effective.
Especially because it was a dragon that you could flip inside out and it became a phoenix. Oh. So I was like, it's perfect for a boss. The interviewer laughed. They liked it. They gave me 5 minutes to do that task, and I came back in a minute and a half.
Nice.
Because I saw the 2 things and I just immediately was like, no, I could do this. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not. They kept saying to me things that made it sound like I got the job, but then didn't say if I had the job or not.
What?
Did you just die from water?
Yeah, I what?
Did you spend too much time in the quicksand?
It's not quicksand, though.
It might be quicksand.
Well, you gotta restart. You gotta vote death.
Or like a bog.
Snake is dead. Water.
They don't beat around the bush. They let you know. And I think if you are on your... I didn't see. Were you crawling on it?
No. I was walking, and I just went around the right side.
Okay, then yeah, I was just sticking in there for too long, I guess.
I guess.
Imagine going through all
dragons.
that effort of dropping off your agent in the middle of contested territory, only for him to just drown in a bog 5 minutes in.
Colonel, I never learned how to swim. From Rival.
That's why we called you Snake. You have no arms. No one look up the fact that snakes can swim. It's not funny if you know that.
Why did it just pick up?
Yeah, they told me they'll tell me tomorrow if I'm moving forward with the next steps and if I am going to get a drug test and whatever. I assume once I get a drug test, that means I have the job. Because, like, that's investing money into an applicant, you know?
Yeah.
But they also gave me a little toy to keep. I'll send a picture. I'll put it in off air. I think I'm just nervous because it was the final in-person interview and I did it and I didn't hear that I was hired at the end.
And they usually have like an answer for you at the end.
Based on my job hunting experience, yes. Granted, this is a store I've never applied to and it is highly applied for. Like, they had a lot of applicants, but still, like, it did not give me happy vibes to go there, finish it, and still not know, you know?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, like, intellectually, that they would be a bit more, like, you know, go through the process on that kind of stuff and withhold information. But emotionally, anxiety.
Yeah.
Well,
Major,
I'm sending as many
I've
vibes as
spotted
possible.
2 enemy soldiers.
They're
Fingers
probably
crossed. I'm looking forward to
KGB
new.
troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
5.56ers and pineapples?
Snake?
No,
your
that's the
presence
wrong
in
game,
Soviet
Snake.
territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved.
Aren't they
Contact
the
with
same
enemy
thing?
is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got
Well,
that?
yes, but don't tell them
The
that.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The
Thank you,
success of
friends.
the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage
The
that
Pants
blends in with
option
your
lets you change your
surroundings will help you
pants.
conceal yourself
You'll
more
need-
effectively.
You will need that when you
Also,
encounter a
don't forget
nuclear
that
device.
anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you
Okay,
just stand up and run around like an
If I might
idiot,
go on
you're
another
bound to
little
be spotted.
gamer
But
rant
if you
for a
crawl
second while the
instead,
tutorial
Yes.
is going
you
on.
should be able to sneak by without
I'm watching
being
this
noticed.
this video from
can
I
see
just
how
finished a video
effective your
game who
camouflage
does these
is
really
by
good
looking
video
at the camo
retrospectives, and he
index.
just finished one on the whole
The
Bioshock.
camo index shows how well your current
And he
camouflage
notes a
blends
lot
in
that
with the
Ken
surrounding
Levine, who was the
area.
director for most of them,
The higher
was
the
very
value,
like,
the
I
harder
hate
you are to
tutorials,
spot,
I
and vice
don't want
versa.
these things to obstruct gameplay or the world.
The
I'm
key
gonna
is
find
to
a way
make
to build
yourself
opening
one
levels
with
that
nature.
teach the players how
Keep
to
that in
play the
mind as you
game
go along,
without
okay?
having to obstruct it and make it feel like a video game. Meanwhile, Kojima is having the literal in-game characters talking to you about your. It is so funny. I love how different these directions are. And that's it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for this TED Talk. We got an achievement for a camo of 90% or better.
Oh. Ghost mode.
It's got the was.
Oh, something that I heard of is that they introduced bullet drop in this version. So, like, it's not a hit scan weapon anymore.
It's just my imagination.
I love guards. Into the body, yes. Nature's body disposal.
I wonder if we can feed them to the alligators.
Ooh. Only one way to find out.
No, it's too far back. I don't think I can take him through the loading zone.
Damn. Only one way to find out.
So now, for the rest of the day, I will watch Nell CQC and play with my 17 fidget toys.
17 fidget toys. He needs. Oh, I see something. You see it too, right?
Let me zoom in and enhance. It's one of those frogs. Snake, kill it. Get it out of here.
Snake, be careful. That frog can turn you gay.
Is someone killing frogs out here?
I must be seeing things.
Snake, be careful. If there's a frog, that means they put stuff in the water to turn you gay.
Don't worry. I've been microdosing on that stuff since the age of 12. I'm completely immune to its effect. How do you know? Well, I mean, they can't make me like guys if I already do. It's the perfect plan.
If you put them in the bog and they drown, does that count as a kill?
I think so.
I think I saw.
Grenade! You are in full view.
Huh?
You.
Someone there?
Ammo.
Ammo for my
When do we find
camo.
Cortez?
I still find it funny that me shooting the frog is what triggered the first card to go. Is someone there?
Is someone shooting my gay frog?
Oh, my ammo's full. Ooh.
I don't think we've got the frog marked out though. Oh, sick. That's a great pickup.
See, I just didn't hit it before.
Yes, that makes a little frog noise. There we go.
Cat Kirotan for the first time.
Waggle, waggle.
That's just a frog. Why is this like a collectible in Metal Gear? Is this a common thing?
No.
I think this is the only game they've ever done that in.
I remember in the remake for 1, there's a Yoshi.
And that was because they put it on the GameCube, right?
Yep.
Yoshi.
Just my imagination.
Yoshi. Wow.
Bum 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 bum. Hey Nell.
Mm-hmm.
Nova. Can we play Super Mario Sunshine together, but each of us take one of the buttons on the controller?
Yes.
Am I using mouse or keyboard? I'm using controller. I'm using a 360
So, like-
controller.
Nell, you could have the joystick. You know what's funny is whoever has the camera is arguably like has the hardest job in Sunshine.
I attacked Gakko for the first time.
That's a baby noise.
Wow.
Okay, so Nell gets the control stick. What do I get? Am I jump or interact?
I think you should have jump. You know what? No, Nova, you lead us and you support us so much. You should just be punched. The punch button.
Excellent. I'm gonna kick so many fruits. The cancel button. I'm gonna get canceled if I press it enough.
Get the edit button.
Oh, bees.
Bees!
Hopefully
You get the
don't see any more
button.
of those in this game.
That plays Yu-Gi-Oh! In Super Mario Sunshine.
Mamma mia! The third Blue Eyes White Dragon!
A yield? This thing is not hitting.
I think it was like when it was some like IGN video talking about the differences between this and the old ones, and they were saying something about how they added bullet drop in here because gunplay would be way too easy given the updated controls. But like that sucks.
It's so.
Why would they do that?
Hi, Connor.
Hello.
Connor.
Snake, come in. Snake.
Snake,
are you there?
Snake? Snake?
Nell, you're Snake. On this
Snake?
one.
Yay! Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Tell Fade she's cute. Over.
Roger that. Mission accepted. Faye is incredibly cute.
No.
Faye. Okay. Hey, everyone.
Speaking of guests who have been in an episode of Metal Gear Rogue, Connor.
Hey, that was me. I had so much fun playing in it. How's everyone doing?
Doing fantastic.
Nice.
Fantastic.
How
You
was
should
the
be
Metal
passing out
Gear
shortly.
Soliding?
I would say it's a very virtual mission.
Hello, Barely.
Hey, Barely.
Wait, did I say virtual? I meant virtuous.
I feel like
But
that's a
which one
reference
is
to
real?
something.
Ooh. I mean, think about it now. By going through the mission of Naked Snake right now on a video game console, aren't you really just setting yourself up to be the next Raiden?
No, but there's another theory. Although technically with MemGS 5, that's the best way to confirm that theory. Is no, come on.
Oh.
Don't throw them off the bridge now.
Snake.
The have you played 5? Or do you know anything about? Get up.
I know pretty much the general stuff you need to know about 5. I haven't played it.
Okay, so the current
Hey,
running
Nell. Sorry to interrupt. I think your stream is exploding.
oh, it's giving us the encode overload again. This PC is
Yeah.
dying.
But that's not due out until tomorrow.
Yeah. Encode's final episode and overload.
All right, give me a sec to pick this guy up, and then I'll switch to reactive, I guess.
Why isn't it? Come on, Kojima, optimize your game. You can make me plug a controller into the second controller port, but you can't make it so I can have a VTuber up and the game open.
It's actually clear favoritism. Ever since they put Pecco in Death Stranding 2, they've been sabotaging.
How funny would it be if you had a VTuber up and you're playing one of Kojima's games, and one of the characters basically overtakes your model and begins talking through it? How funny would that be?
That's
It could
just
happen.
the that's the
It could just be an integration.
That'd be a great integration.
Like, I'm confident Kojima thought of that.
All
because of
right,
when
all
VTuber
right.
happened. He's like,
Well,
how
I guess I
fuck
can
with people with
close.
this?
I guess I can close that on my phone then.
No, you can make me smaller, so I'm not. Because you're now small.
Oh, god dang it!
Quick,
No, quick,
an American
use
agent is
your
dropping
CQC.
frames. Get him!
Does the game progress while the pause menu's up?
I don't think so.
It looks like it doesn't.
We got spotted though.
Restart.
Nah. I'm not playing for Big Boss mode. I'm not a tryhard.
Wow,
So-
no, I can't believe this. I'm kidding.
Someone asked, you played the original MGS 3, right?
Nope.
Oh, you didn't.
No, I did not.
Ah.
I have it. I have it for Xbox. I have the subsistence version. I can go grab the case right now. Although, hilariously, my case is one of those GameStop. We didn't have the cases.
Oh, okay. So is it just
Well-
like the paper, like it?
No,
just
it's
taped to the front of
it's the plastic box with the green sleeve insert with the name written on the front.
Oh,
It's okay.
Great.
I have an NES game that says property of Blockbuster on it.
Yo. Depending on the game, that could be worth a lot, actually.
Major.
No,
reached the abandoned
I don't-
factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held.
Like, there's a Flintstones
This place
game
is a dump.
that was on the NES that was only available for rent through Blockbuster.
Oh,
I can't
Really?
see Sokolov
Yep.
from here.
that's some like racing game.
Security is
The
pretty tight.
it was like one of the Flintstones games, and it was apparently those cartridges
There are
go for a
sentries posted
lot
around
now
the
because
wonder how many are inside.
when Blockbuster went under, one of the things was they were told to dispose of all those.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in
Oh,
a
yeah?
room in the northeast section.
Yeah, that's
Northwest
expensive, huh?
section.
Found it.
Got it.
Be
Uh huh.
careful. Your mission is to bring
How expensive are we
Sokolov back
talking?
alive.
3 digits? 4?
He must not be exposed to any kind of danger.
1500.
Do not approach Sokolov while in the
Damn.
alert phase.
Right.
Oh,
Also,
and
a
one more
Flintstones
thing,
racing
Snake.
game,
You mean there's
this
more?
like literally
No,
sounds
it's just that
hysterical.
When you get to Sokolov,
I don't think it
I
was
want you to tell
racing
him
for that
something
one. I
from
think it
me.
was just a regular
And that
platformer.
is
sorry for being.
It was. I know this game.
Is that all?
Yes.
I've
Understood.
seen people play it.
Beginning my approach to the target.
I am so cannot wait until December when I can start fundraising for the new PC.
I'm gonna
You were saying
just
nothing?
mail you mine. I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
Nah. I had a Chromebook.
FA. Nova, were you going to say something?
Yes, thank you. So you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 3 before, is what you were saying now.
Yes.
This is HQ.
Does that also mean that you haven't looked at the story for it, or are you up to date on the story for it?
I'm 100% up to date on story.
Okay.
Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I don't have a follow-up to that. I just wanted to make sure I knew where everyone stood.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm 100% aware of the story. I've done a lot of detailed digging and research.
Hell yeah.
I saw something.
I saw it!
Oh, God, why?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I love the line reads. What's wrong?
Someone needs to remind me to buy a purse, by the way, today.
Okay,
Sounds good.
remember to buy a purse. What the fuck is happening?
It's homework.
I'm gonna send you a Discord notification. Don't undo it.
What just happened?
My suppressor
They're
exploded.
asleep.
No! You're like, oh, what's going on? And then they see you, they go like, oh, we surrender.
I pulled out my gun.
Yeah, you can
Don't
hold
they all
people at
have
gunpoint. Yeah, but yours is closer.
People like, he's got a gun, you fool. We all have guns, but we should surrender.
Good Aladdin reference.
Oh my god.
Good Indiana Jones reference.
That was some Looney Tunes ass shit. Oh my god, the ammo pack is spinning.
It's got the zoomies.
I love this.
Ooh,
It
chief
feels-
grenades.
I like that they bounce. Like the items that come off of them, they bounce off of them. Like
This
They're kind of happy to see you.
This feels like I have no experience on like the game, so I wanted to ask someone who had played this, how faithful to the original do you think this is? But the vibes alone are like giving me the vibe that this is like really faithful and good.
From what I've seen so far, it feels faithful for sure.
I wonder why I've never played a Metal Gear game. So like Dishonored is one of my favorite games of all time. And like it feels like I should like Metal Gear if I like Dishonored. But
I think there's a pretty big like center to that Venn diagram for sure.
no, I mean like because I love stealth games.
Oh yeah. So I wouldn't say Dishonored and Metal Gear are the same game, but they have that center part. They have a lot of overlap. Where
Yeah.
you like one. Totally agree. I definitely feel like a lot of the gameplay and experience stuff is the same as the original version, but I really feel like they've removed a lot of the original's aesthetic in favor of higher resolution graphics.
Up, please.
CQC! Oh shit, you can't see a bullet. Man, I cannot wait to see a
Good CQC there.
very cinematic CQC. Cinematic MC. Thank God, Snake
Triple
is entirely
takedown.
100% made out of Kevlar.
I like the stars above their head when they're knocked out. I just think that's really funny. Like it's so cartoony. And then there's ZZZZZ. That's our favorite gacha game.
Oh, come on.
But when you shoot a Trink dart at Faye, they got like ba 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 ba.
They're actually just 3 apples that rotate around my head.
Yeah, it's 3 apples.
It's fantastic. Metal Gear normally gets advertised as this really serious espionage war drama stuff, and then every other scene is just something really goofy. It's incredible,
whether it's intentional or not.
So like I didn't know that. I thought it was a serious war drama. Like first
and
and
overall,
foremost.
like it is. Like there's no actual plot point that's going to be all like, oh, this is actually a comedy. But they find levity in the in between. That kind of,
Yeah, there's some good moments
fun.
in between.
Some ambiance, if you will.
Like one of my favorite moments is in Metal Gear Solid 2 where you can have one of the characters reprimand you because you specifically go in the bathroom and you call them while looking at the toilet.
They recorded voice lines. They anticipated the player would do it, and they made sure to hate you for it.
An anaconda? Colonel, why the fuck do I have this on me?
It's a ration, Snake. You absolutely killed that snake earlier, and now you'll be able to eat it for meat later. Once you eat enough snakes, you'll be able to take on their characteristic, and you'll be a snake in more than codename.
Where's...
I'll be a snake eater then.
No, that would be stupid.
I was making the joke and then realized...
Tasty.
Wait a minute. He said it!
Tasty.
Snake Eater achievement. Eat any type of snake.
Of course they did. And then, if you're someone who loves their games to be metatextual, i.e. me, then there's also a lot of stuff to love about Metal Gear as well. Because it loves talking about video games.
Oh god, are they waking up?
Yep.
Hey guys, why did we all take a nap and like...
Baby!
Oh.
You know the moment when...
sucker?
You know the moment when Nell invokes a little bit of Austin Powers, you know that she got a weapon of fast destruction.
God. I need the Austin Powers mod for Metal Gear Stat.
Bum, 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 bum.
Please tell me whenever you're just moving around, crushed as snake, they just play that audio.
Ba-da-ba-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
I am more of a Pink Panther person myself.
Solid. Classic sneaking music.
Yeah. I never actually liked the humor in Austin Powers, except for like the Godzilla joke. But like most of the other humor, yeah.
The Godzilla joke is by far and above my favorite joke in that franchise.
Yeah. Oddly enough, my entire family finds Austin Powers humor is funny, and all of us have very. It's like a divided. Never mind.
Yeah, that kind of resets any conversation. We shot a duck that makes baby noises. There's nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, I'm like, well, fuck what I was gonna say. No one's interested in that shit.
Yeah. God.
What the fuck?
Metal Gear.
Like, I will say that probably the best thing that happened the best thing to come from Austin Powers was the fact that it made James Bond actually had to try. That it actually had to try.
Like in the box office?
Yeah. Because Austin Powers was basically holding up a giant mirror saying, this is what you've been doing. Because tell me a single part of Austin Powers that is not just a slight exaggeration of James Bond from the 70s and 80s.
Well, I certainly think that that's part of the whole parody landscape, right?
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah.
So,
and I think most parodies that are good are like built in love.
Oh yeah, for sure. But because of the Austin Powers and the success, James Bond had to actually try in order to not... Hold on. I don't want to get spotted.
No, you're good. Focus.
Why are they so durable?
Are you still on the tranquilizer gun, or is that the actual?
Nope, trank.
Oh, it's a trank gun, so it's less power. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, you're shooting a normal gun, right?
So, I think we talked about this with everyone else, but Connor, what's your familiar Metal Gear stuff?
I knew Metal Gear existed, and I roughly know the beats on what happens. Though, if I were to play through a Metal Gear game, it might as well be a fresh experience. Though, I was addicted to Revengeance, like, 5 years before the big boom in like the early 2020s.
God, that's a really good game.
Oh, it was
okay. So the big reason why Nell was very specific about kind of being done either health or stamina is because in Metal Gear games you usually have a choice of going in lethal or non-lethal. So right now Nell's got the trank to not go around killing
Must be Sokolov.
Oh, okay.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
And then the guy who sold me right back.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
There's like a
I don't like
corny
that.
whimsy.
I don't like that they changed that. The line in English is incorrect. In Japanese, the line is supposed to be "kept you waiting, huh?"
Oh, that's why he says that all the time.
Uh-huh.
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West.
Oh my god.
Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
I can tell you what his weapon is not, Connor.
The intelligence says that
his weapon is not Metal Gear.
During the test.
I love that the mannerisms are just like, I'm talking to you about something serious, and then Snake is just in the most cartoony voice possible. Last word of the sentence with a question mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The way how Snake talks is with like the best comic book whimsy.
And killing me in the process.
Like that golden age of early American cartoons in the best way possible. He feels like an action hero.
Snake is someone who has spent their life being friends with people with hyperfixations and knows exactly how to keep egging them to let them have a chance to talk about their hyperfixation.
Russian is superb.
Hyperfixations.
Yeah, so hyperfixations are a thing where people get
literally my first
How to communicate like Snake?
conversation.
Repeat the last bit of the sentence with a question mark.
That ass.
Question mark.
Like this is no, it would be like question mark.
Having second thoughts.
No.
And honestly, great move, Snake. You're a real good friend.
Go.
A good friend.
Yeah, so a good friend.
Hold on, I need to kneel down in order to make a phone call.
Hold on. My knees are
This is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine.
If I don't kneel down, this menu that we have here is going to be accurate to how I am.
They only animated this one position for the call. I need to get into it every time.
Why didn't they just make this an overlay?
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
Colonel, my knees are killing me. I'm like 40.
Oh, we lost contact with the boss, though. We lost contact with the boss.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's in a submarine. I'm sure it's fine. Those things lose contact all the time.
Yeah, it's deep.
Not to mention, the boss is a freaking amazing, almost a super soldier for the United States.
Yeah. If that sub was being ambushed right now, like if that's the reason, she'd take care of it.
I'm confused. I thought a sub was a sandwich?
So the sub is a sandwich, and then a few years later when they created the underwater boat, they named it after the sandwich because the creator was a big sandwich.
Oh.
How
does
It's
the
a little
boat go
confusing.
underwater? It
they
needs
put
air on the top.
What is he doing? Is he
Kamehameha.
gonna do the Kamehameha?
Self-defense.
Zenkai boost.
I'm pinning the Zenkai boost for later.
I saw something over there. You saw it too, right?
Yeah, but if you miss it, don't worry. It's not the end of everything.
Mandatory capture scene.
You know what? I assume that this is the perfect spot.
Yes. Yes.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man. Sorry. His club is Spider-Man.
Have any of y'all...
The Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Spetsnaz?
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
I surrender. Oh.
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
That pose, baby!
I watched a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure growing up.
I can't talk to you about Silent Hill.
Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Why are you doing wrong?
Oh no, not Russian on Russian violence.
Why didn't any of them shoot?
Because he was too
just that
fast. He's not Revolver Ocelot, Ryu. He doesn't have a revolver.
Yeah, that's Colt Ocelot.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
Whoa.
Where's Snake? I knew he was here. Damn it, see if I Dakota call? I can't hear him. His beret got squeezed.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Oh, I get it. Ocelot.
Yeah.
GRU operatives?
What is
You
that
called them my
stance?
minions.
That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Can't preach, bro.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
CQC!
CQC. Damn, Snake's got a throwing arm.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
I get it.
American dog!
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you look at the scene, it's very obvious he already knew that.
But that was some fancy
Yes.
shooting. You're pretty
Look
good.
at his boots and tell me that he doesn't already know this.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. He does definitely love spaghetti westerns by this point. That is true. He might not have internalized that the revolver was the weapon, but he's definitely a Clint Eastwood fan. 100%.
Major, do you read me?
This is Liquid Lumi reporting in. The blurb hunt has failed. It fled once more. Dang it! Darn.
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
Lumi told me that the other day when they were at it and they saw a pawn shop, there was copy of Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon for the Wii there.
Oh, right, yeah. But no acquisition?
No, apparently it's gone.
No
but considering
acquisition.
that was at a pawn shop, it probably would have been much cheaper than buying it off of eBay.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
I'm sure this entire thing is not a setup.
Yeah, that'd be silly. Why'd they go through all this effort just to do a setup?
All right, first off, hey, Ocelot, do you got any stuff?
Can I ask a question for somebody who has played this game, which I think is Nova?
Yeah.
Was that scene entirely a cutscene in the original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, it's a crazy action, a crazy contraption. The fun is catching. I just got a copy of Mousetrap.
Mousetrap? Now, for those disappointed that they did not personally get to take down an entire GRU squad, this exact same situation is going to happen again in about an hour of gameplay. So we will have a chance to beat them up.
I was just curious. As somebody that has never played a Metal Gear game, this is my only exposure to a quote-unquote boss. So
we have the bridge coming up, right?
Should be, yeah.
The bridge.
Colonel, what are you talking about?
Yes, Snake, a bridge. Bridges are normally constructed whenever a natural obstacle is in the way, but normally one that is a ingress of land as opposed to an ingress. We're talking valleys, canyons, all kinds of things. Yes,
Colonel,
Snake.
what are you talking about?
Canyons.
Ingress of
Normally-
land.
Exactly. Normally, these are caused by the movement of tectonic plates crushing against each other and then moving away, opening up large sections in the Earth's crust.
Crust?
Here we go. Here we go.
Like the
This is a
pizza.
good. This is an important cutscene.
Spetsnaz.
Oh, okay, I'll stop.
Oh,
right.
yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes, the Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war?
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'll seek you see the bridge. They'll get us to America faster. I don't know.
Yeah,
End of the
my
cold
reaction
dinner.
too.
New age of sushi. Come on.
Nothing like. I mean,
Got some fog rolling in here.
Oh, shoot.
A woman?
On the battlefield? No way. Oh, thank God, it's just the boss.
I thought those were two fog machines in hand.
Hey, thank you for my entrance is dramatic.
Whoa!
What is in that? What is this? 80 tons of tungsten?
Keep that pinned for later.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Bees!
Oh man, I thought we were done with bees.
Hornets?
Whoa, Sack!
Hello?
Hello there.
How's it going, Magic Man?
I got stuck at the horse races for a little bit too longer than I expected, Colonel.
And no wonder you took a government job. You need all that government cheese to fund your horse racing addiction.
Exactly.
Colonel, my money goes from Armtech's pockets to Haru Aruha's grass supply.
Colonel, you and Magic Man can talk about Umas later. You will not believe the funny shit that just happened.
Can we not talk about the Bee-Mancer that was just introduced?
That's what I'm saying.
You have to understand, the profession of insectomancy isn't her specialty. That's somebody else's.
Yeah, the guy in black and yellow is.
So another one of the things that slightly undermines Metal Gear Solid as a drama is all the people with the special powers, like Bee-Mancy.
We will fight with you once more.
Also, I'm glad I'm here for this scene specifically.
It's iconic.
Now all 5 of us are together. It's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Wait, was that the guy?
The sniper guy.
Yeah, it's the one that you could just leave alone in the forest for like a week.
Yeah.
Is he crying?
Oh, right, the Necromancer.
This just feels like the GM suddenly expository a bunch of shit, and half the characters in the scene, including his own NPCs, don't even know what's happening. Like, what?
You just have to understand, this is the one game in the Metal Gear series that you have to look at it and go, this is just a World of Darkness campaign in disguise.
Okay.
And this guy who likes Yu Yu Hakusho.
So here's the thing. In Japan, if you say when it's thundering out and you're walking, you say Kubar or Kuwabara to ward off being struck by lightning.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
If I didn't know his name before and I misread that, I would have called him Colonel Virgin.
Defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Ah, so that's what's in the box.
Boss, why the heck were you just carrying nukes?
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
One of the most bullshit lines in all of Kojima's work, in my opinion.
We'll give him the regrets soon enough.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live.
He looks like an SNK boss.
If Khrushchev finds out
Kind of
about
is.
this,
You're right. This guy's so geese-coded.
You just have to understand, this is M. Bison's reject of a brother.
he must die.
Wait.
I animate him.
He's
He
my
looks cool.
apprentice. I'll take care of him.
I'm gonna need these nuclear warheads if I'm going to show our organization is better than Shadaloo.
You can't come with us.
I'm going to redefine what brass knuckles mean by electrically activating these bullets as I punch you.
I like how extremely Rizless
His level
Vulcan
3
is,
super just throws
except
the
when he
warheads at
has
you.
his brass knuckles.
Right.
built
And
up
now we
sides.
compare the hardest game of rock, paper, scissors ever.
Are we done here?
Yeah, we're
Now,
done.
onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
I need to get going. I'm going out to dinner. Y'all take care and have fun playing Metal Gear. I might be on later. Bye bye. Love y'all.
Bye-bye.
All right. See you later,
Bye.
Connor.
Can I ask a question?
You may.
You can even answer.
Are superpowers a normalcy in this game series?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Three people were just introduced with them. So.
Counterpoint, yes, they're all lying to you. Every other bad guy in this game has a superpower.
You just have to understand, like I said, this is Kojima saying, welcome to the world of darkness, and then the rest of the series is entirely scientific. Sort of.
Like, you name-dropped Psycho Mantis earlier. That person has a big super.
It's
Snake, can you hear me?
Vulcan Raven talks to birds.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can
Sniper
you move?
Wolf breastfeeds wolves. You know, it's a bunch of crazy stuff.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Bullet to the brain.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Once you've selected the affected area, treat a bone fracture. First, lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, diptych to slow
I'll
the
be
flow of
honest, this
blood.
is one of
You
the
do
few
everything I
games in the
mentioned,
Metal Gear
wound should
series
heal completely.
that was less.
Understood?
We're gonna actually make you have to suffer
Stay with me.
your injuries
Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
if you don't prepare ahead of time.
Is this the one that if you don't smoke, it's harder for you to aim your gun?
No, that's a different one.
You know, when I came out here in this mission, I didn't expect I'd be playing Doctor. I thought that had a whole other connotation.
You do realize that there's rumor that Kojima actually helped the Trauma Center team, right?
I don't... no, I didn't.
Because
when you put that right at the end there, it makes it sound like I should know that.
Well, you should. As a Metal Gear head, you should totally know everything about Metal Gear.
Yeah, you're right. My apologies.
You're not allowed to have information slip through the cracks, Colonel.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I was too busy enjoying my Tom Clancy novels. I don't listen to bullshit stories like Metal Gear. That shit sucks. Sorry, go ahead.
No, genuinely, there's been a rumor for a while, ever since the original release of this game, that the reason why Trauma Center came out as well as it did is because Kojima was directly assisting with it in some way, shape, or form.
Oh, that's
rumor.
cool.
Nothing's ever been confirmed about it, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say, I do appreciate the almost one-for-one remake of this.
They were very dedicated.
My understanding is they only changed the bare minimum. They wanted to make it as faithful an adaptation as possible.
Good job, Snake.
Bad news,
We're coming to
this
get you
operation
now.
is
Just stay where
fucked.
you are. We'll drop a
Good
recovery
news,
balloon.
my Orin
Can you set
cosplay
it
is
up?
halfway done.
I thought they were
Good job,
cosplaying
Snake.
Sprouse.
When they invent a hair dye that's not toxic, then I'll red it up all day long.
I'm still sad. This is never this machine. You never see in any other like material from Metal Gear ever again. It's not, like rarely been mentioned anymore.
Yeah, the closest thing is like what, Peace Walker or what? They have like all the Metal Gear copies. But yeah, my second hot take about Metal Gear is that there's not a single one that has as much Riz as the Shagohod. It ruled.
I will argue that Rex is freaking badass.
Rex is cool, but God, the Shagohod has the big thorax and it detaches to become like a swifter battle tank, and he's got drills for arms. Ugh.
Like the thing is that you can look at the Shagohod and go, yeah, we could make that right now. We can't do that
horrifying.
You know, we should totally build the Torment Nexus from the book known as Don't Build the Torment Nexus.
Hell yeah.
You know, we'll plug its AI to be generative, so that way we can finally start making derivative Zoids.
Oh, good. Great idea. Yay.
We'll have a thriving ecosystem eventually.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Ooh, busted.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
There's no fucking point in saying that there of all things, right? Like, of all things to say there, why that?
to be American.
Yeah, it's probably like one of the most satirical things you could say if you were trying to make it an American doing.
I mean, sure, but still, like, that is like the one line of this game that I'm just sitting here going, like, everything else kind of, okay, whatever. It's you know, it's Kojima, it's whatever, right?
It's Kojima weirdness. I mean, what can we say? Yeah.
It's like all the lines of this game. That's the one I just go.
Okay.
You couldn't think of anything else?
Well, that's my question then. If you could change that scene, what would you have Volgin say instead? Not as a gotcha. I'm just
Second
curious.
Amendment?
Okay, sure. Well, I mean, it's not really about gun control, but it is also very American, so it's kind of I can see.
Kojima Digital Entertainment presents. Here we go!
We gotta do the acapella cover for this for the channel.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
Are we sure we're not gonna get hit with like anything after this?
Probably.
That would be heinous.
Melt into you. But I fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I'll give my life, not for honor, but for you. Snake Eater. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Okay, that's all you get from me.
Through the rain, and someday
I didn't know this was a James Bond movie.
on a tree.
Faye, that is literally the point of this intro.
They nailed it perfectly.
For the day we see new life, I give my life
Snake Eater is a giant James Bond reference.
for you.
And that's why we have the jacket.
That's why there's the tux.
And you also have the hot Russian half agent that's totally a traitor to her cause. You know?
Okay, that's crazy. You can't talk about evil like that. She's faithful, she's talented. You can take those bad words out of your mouth.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to say that she's hot. Okay, I see how it is.
Like,
no, yeah, she's just fine. She's a 5 at best.
Wait, why did she in the Peace Walker gear there?
DLC? I don't know.
You know, retcons.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Snake Eater.
Man. Good time.
It's the most over-the-top thing I've ever seen in my life.
30 p.m., August 30th, 1964. Arctic Ocean airspace.
I look forward to you saying that, Faye, for every 2 hours for the next 10 hours of gameplay.
Arriving at the designated drone launch point.
What the fuck is going on?
We're just casually piloting the SR-71 Blackbird to deploy a smaller jet for infiltration purposes only.
Alucard, how did you know all of that stuff?
I'm still so mad. I am still so mad that our Prime Minister scrapped the Arrow project.
I know, right?
So instead, we'll be using
We had a fighter plane at the time that was more advanced than the U.S., and we scrapped it to not make the U.S. feel bad.
Show your patriotism. If you you fail,
we
you'll be back in a hospital bed
we
again,
have
waiting for the
traditionally
firing
a
squad.
thin skin, so I'm glad that maybe they can get that.
I mean, we've proven that when people touch our boats.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Oh,
Would you
here
do
we
me
go.
a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll
You
never
could've
get
used
better
some of
with
this
them
for the intro,
assaulting me
too.
day and night with their questions.
We could have.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Ooh.
Yeah, poignant.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
I keep forgetting I need to try to
the
turn
White
on
House
subtitles
received
somehow.
an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then? The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal,
huh? If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Uh-oh.
Put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Oh, cool.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Kojima!
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since
You
then,
know what's really funny
they've
about that
apparently been
specific
training with the
picture?
KGB for exactly this kind of situation.
She's only
Their
in there
codenames
because she's
are
the
Adam
personal
and
friend of
Eva.
Kojima.
I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also
But
arranged
she was
for him to
also
provide
the
you with an
voice
escape route.
of Raging Raven's
You'll need to
beauty
rendezvous
form
with him
in
when you get there.
Metal Gear Solid. And the motion capture artist for Dr. Strangelove in Peace Walker and Phantom Pain. Really interesting that she's that deeply invested in Metal Gear, isn't it?
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Leave no trace of your arrival.
Yep.
I share leaving something else with the U.S. logo on it will not be a problem.
It's fine. It's
So
biodegradable.
actually, this is okay. This is the one Metal Gear that I actually know enough about that I could be able to nerd out about a little bit about this specific moment. He actually was not given the order with no trace of arrival here in this case.
Hmm.
In fact, his deployment of that ship and leaving it as an intentional marker is to show that there is an agent from the U.S.
Loud and clear. Glad to see
coming
you
in to
landed
deal with the
safely.
problem for anyone who investigates afterwards.
Snake, let's go
True.
over your
I'm just
mission
I'm just
objectives one
poking
more
fun at the
time.
first one.
Rescue Sokolov.
Where you're just like, we're not
Find
supposed
out
to leave
what's
any
happened to
trace,
the Shagahol,
and he removes a helmet and a
then
chest
destroy
piece that have U.S. Army
finally,
clearly labeled on them.
Right.
Yeah, that one,
This mission
we
will
don't have
be
an excuse for that.
codenamed Operation
Yeah, no, that one
Snake.
doesn't have an excuse.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagahod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from
You know what?
square one.
Let's call the whole thing off.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85.
Hey, that's Nova's
I almost
frequency.
forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked.
Well, if there's one thing that
Or
I've
it's the
learned
same
about
kind
Metal
of
Gear is that it's full of coincidence. So
Her
I'm sure that's just
frequency
another one to
is
throw
the
on.
same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His
That's
frequency?
why we're also inviting him into the Illuminati.
148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
No pressure, though.
Yep, absolutely none.
Just walk in, say, wasn't us, and leave. There, we're done. Mission complete.
Boom. The thing I love about international politics is that they're easy.
Totally. Yeah. Like I said, this is one of the few games that I am way too familiar about the little bits and trivia about this game, because it's also the one I've played the actual most.
Okay, so we have gone through the end of Act 1, a giant lore dump, and then the beginning of Act 2.
Correct.
Faye.
Technically.
Need help with anything? Is there anything that we can clear up for you?
Faye, you've been quiet for a while now. You okay?
I'm okay.
No. Ask your questions. We can answer.
I'm just gonna enjoy the ride.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, that's a very Kojima way to put it. Yeah, enjoy the ride.
Okay, well, with that cleared up, I did budget a particular amount of time, and now I have overdrawn that. So, folks, enjoy your mission. Love all of you. Have fun, and I will catch all of you next time we find ourselves on the battlefield.
Bye, Nova.
Right, take care, Nova.
Be safe.
See you later, Nova.
Thank you for hanging out.
Well, absolutely. It's always fun hanging out with the crew.
Remember, the next one who leaves the call is the cutest.
Well, music to my ears. See you later, folks.
Wait, Nova?
Nova?
No. Do I not have the ability to turn on subtitles?
It should be under language and subtitles. You know, the first option all the way up the top.
I was so tempted to buy a set of Dragon Balls today. You have no idea, by the way. It came in a big Dragon Radar. I was like, ah.
Yes. Yes, please
Green.
make sure you put on the in-game subtitles, because holy shit, some of the conversations you'll hear.
Clean.
There we go.
If you've ever played the Arkham Batman games where they're talking some weird shit, like, who would you rather end up being? Having your ass kicked by Batman or frozen by Mr. Freeze, right? It's those kind of conversations that can happen if you listen closely. So now, how familiar are you with the mechanics so far?
I'm understanding them. I'm getting used to how everything works. At the moment, no. I don't like the bullet drop. That's all I can say for sure.
Oh yeah, bullet drop in this game is awful. It is probably the worst game for bullet drop. But it's also because this is the game that has probably the most limited environments.
I hear horse.
You hear horse.
Horse.
That's a pig.
No.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
God, I love her outfit. Again! My gun again!
Yeah.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Why is it flinging the bullet?
Well, you gotta remember, chambering is designed to eat the ammo, but not necessarily the most accurate.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
That's a freaking ton of weight on a hand.
Yeah.
The hand should be broken by all means.
This is
Should be.
Snake. Major Zero.
Unless he's very
I read
lucky.
you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion.
Remember,
You've lost your weapon, right?
things
That means
change.
you've got no chance
The only
of winning in a
thing that
battle
stays
situation.
consistent is the mission.
Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. No, I has no gun. I can't shoot Ducky.
No, you can't. You have to come back.
What?
And it's not a
Ducky?
duck. It's Captain Keto.
Is it the enemy? that?
Grenades. There's a night camo as well. Hold on. WPG.
A WPG is a white phosphorus grenade.
Oh God, why are we using that?
Well, remember, it's the 1964. It's before white phosphorus was actually properly banned.
Game?
We also recognize typically as the most commonly used version of it nowadays would be considered thermite. Terrifying implications, huh?
Mm-hmm. Anything through here now? Nope. Nightmares Beyond Human Comprehension. My favorite.
So not incendiary. Okay, so Gudiko, it's not incendiary in the fact that it's intended to set fire. It is incendiary in the sense that it is meant to melt through things. Like, ideally the way you would use such a grenade is because it burns at 2800 Celsius or roughly 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Who's that?
Come on, I was in CQC range.
Yeah, it happens. This game is was a little goofy. Where's the napalm? Where's the napalm, Gudiko?
Wait, what the hell? I'm trying to stand up and my character just dodge rolled over the side.
Yep. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 3. Its opening is rough. The other problem, for context, Gudiko, is that the thing about white phosphorus grenades is that because they also put out a toxic gas, it also can lead to organ failure.
Come on.
Yeah, no,
This is HQ. Patrol.
What's going on? Respond. There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Just for context, Gudiko, napalm is specifically something to set fire, right? Using a mixture of a gelling agent and some sort of petrochemical like gasoline, diesel fuel, etc. Right? Which is and the original gelling agents were nepenthic acid and palmitic acid, which is why it's called napalm. It's vastly different. But in a sense, kinda. I'm sorry, I know way too much about some of this shit. I apologize. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Russian.
All right.
Oh, they made the bridge worse in this game. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, what's down here?
Oh, so what's a little melting air? Am I really Canadian?
Ah.
So, is there anything I can try to help you with, Nell, before I hop off? Because I do unfortunately have to get going, and I cannot stay as long as I really want to today.
No, but I will say, what are your thoughts so far on this in regards to Metal Gear Rogue? Because I did see you put Metal Gear Rogue in the timeline.
I know, right? Yeah, I did put it in the timeline because that's technically its location in the timeline. Honestly, this, considering our conditions for how we've done everything, this is still feeling much like our first session. The slow intro, exploring what your limits are, knowing what you're going to be up against, and trying to find your way around to get anything that you can to build your advantage. It is very thematically reflective.
Excellent. So I nailed it properly.
You did. Right. The main difference is that obviously we started with Shadow Moses, or Heaven Restored. Here you're starting deep in the forest of Russia. Which, if anyone's wondering why it's so deeply forested, this is before the big nuclear facility failure. So, that's why. Because this is what it used to look like in the 60s. But, alright. If there are questions later, you can DM me. I will try to answer as fast as I can. 100% now, I would definitely say master the camouflage system. It will make your life so much easier in this game.
Noted.
Because the camouflage system is incredibly unfair. And that moving number down there, you know, is your camouflage. So, alright, have fun, everybody.
Take care, Sackle.
Bye.
Right. Are you ready to meet Adam?
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down!
That's an interesting Adam. Oh wait, no, the Adam couldn't make it.
There is your answer.
Okay.
The name's Eva.
The snakes. I like the fact that the camera's showing him looking right at her chest.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgin is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes, He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
She says,
First,
turning
you'll need
around.
to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's save.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see.
My
all of them.
housemate walked in and said, "I don't remember this part being in."
We've got
Definitely a view to
company.
wake
It's
up
the
to.
Ocelot
Yes, true, chat.
Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it, Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
All right, let's have some fun. Okay, come on. I know you're coming. Open the door.
I see him! Where did that come from? Where'd he go?
What? How?
I see him!
So far, I haven't killed anyone yet.
I've been waiting for this moment.
You're doing heckin' great. Also. Oh,
That's
revolver.
it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
This guy, like, sucks.
Which is hilarious because he's actually the most badass in the series.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me.
Actually, no. No, you won't.
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Well, I feel that was a good place to end things off for tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
How are we looking on injuries? No injuries. All right. How do I use the radio again? There we go.
Saving the game, Snake? Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
Yo!
Okay.
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in his path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
It's
Where
true.
can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
If you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too. It might even win awards all across the globe in 60 years.
Why's that?
2024 will be Godzilla's 70th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Was this in the original version? I'm pretty sure it was. I could be wrong.
Maybe not the line about in 2024, but
who knows? But I will say this has been fantastic. This has been fun. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of this.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Did you enjoy your time here with Metal Gear?
Yeah, I did.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We love and appreciate all of you. And if you haven't already, please go check out our Metal Gear Rogue TTRPG series. Episode 1 dropped yesterday, and it is a fantastic. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.